Welcome. Oh shit, let's see. I forgot which one this is. I forgot what I'm doing. Hold on. To the podcast, baby! Oh shit, let's fucking go! Diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Ride the tiger, you can see his stripes, but you know he's free. Oh, don't you see what I mean? But I'll get away. Holy diver. Yeah, fucking yeah, baby. Ronnie Hyman's. Ooh, that's a little bright. Honestly, let's kick her on a little bit here. Let's kick her on a little bit. My bad, I gotta go over there. Oh shit, where are my manners? Your boy didn't even set up. Oh Jesus. Fucking plug the charge in. You son of a bitch. I love this song. Okay. It's daytime in here now. Shit was looking dark. Shit was looking bleak. Let me just, my bad, 1 second. Let me just check this all out real quick. See, make sure everything's looking good over here. Yeah, it's looking good to me. I think so. And welcome back to the podcast. This is Rainbows and Sunshine. This is episode 54. You know, I think when we were doing 52, we were saying who was 52. Who's a football linebacker? That was 52. And I said Brian Urlacher. And I think he's 54, and I think I know that because of episode 52. So we cheated. What else is new? I mean, that's what happens. But it is actually, well, I mean, it was May 31st when we started. Well, not when we started. We started on June 1st. This is officially June 1st. It's officially summer. According to me, at least. And that's when we're kicking off the podcast, episode 54 of Rainbows and Sunshine. Excuse me, wow. Started the podcast on indigestion. Yeah, you know, I got this new fancy dancy light here, man. It's actually pretty sick. It's like, let's see if, I mean, I turned the lights on now, so it's probably not going to give a ton of difference. But I could do like some different colors like this. You know, I'm realizing that these walls now are very bouncy. Like the noise factor in here is actually super bouncy now that everything is like this. We've done a lot of work recently, or maybe this is monitoring still, and I didn't even. Oh, this is monitoring still. Jesus Christ, that's why we're listening to our voice and repeat. I mean, come on. 54 podcasts in, my guy can't even figure a goddamn thing out. 54, I mean, it's kind of a cheating number, just like everything else, you know, it's becoming just, wow, you try to be an honest man, you try to make honest decisions around every corner, because karma is real, folks. I do believe in it. The other day, I went to the weed store that I don't normally go to. I normally go to, there's a freaking sticker my shoe. I normally go to this one store, but I went to a different one. Go figure today. And, sorry, let me just get comfortable here for this. Yeah. Yeah, I normally go to this store, so I went to this other store and I was just like browsing for some materials that I knew that they had for sale at this particular store. I said, "Excuse me, sir, do you have any carts?" He said, he was confused. Long story short, we're gonna cut to the chase. Today we're about cutting to the chase. Not gonna be long-winded and drawn out with bullshit. But here we are, missing the point again. This is just very silly. We've done these. We've been pretty consecutive and pretty consistent. I will say with everything, with catalog. And, there's not much to talk about other than the fact of the little minute factors of everyday existence, man. What do you want to hear about? Tell me. No, it was just Memorial Day weekend, which is really interesting for no reasons at all. I don't know. It's a big party weekend. It's a big kickoff to the summer. I find myself getting older, not really like caring about those things. It's like that's boring. Isn't that boring? Isn't that just boring? Memorial Day weekend, though, was very interesting. What am I, a news reporter? What am I, Guy News? And welcome back into 5 News with Bird. Yeah, I mean, apparently, goddamn maniacs down the beach. They had to close the beaches today. Over the weekend, over the holiday weekend. Let me get a sip of water. So apparently in Ocean City, beaches will close at 8 p.m. The mayor's, so on Memorial Day, you figure the kickoff to summer, so let's close the beaches. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Close the beaches, sir. I don't want to go to the beach anyway. You know what, can I tell you? It was cold. I mean, it was cold anyway, so why are we trying to go to the beach? Also, of all the places, come on, for Taylor Swift to perform on Memorial Day, she's in New Jersey, which is literally all about, like, let's go to the beach, but she's like, nah, we're going to do a 2-day tour, we're going to be in MetLife 2 days. I mean, these girls can't decide. You give them too many options. I'm sorry. Did I call you out? I don't mean to call you out. I don't mean to call you out. It's not like that. I'm just saying, I mean, how many things are we supposed to do at the same time? I find increasingly as I get older, I have this like fear of missing out. It's even more crazy than that because it's like a fear of missing out on like being able to buy things. The limited edition stuff is crazy. For some reason, I just need to feel like involved to some extent. That's a crutch word. It is. We'll say it less. Maybe. Who knows? Put a counter. Take a shot. Not of tequila. Take a shot with a gun. Got dark. It's very dark. Just like it is outside. It's freaking midnight, but we're playing Holy Diver at midnight on June 1st because we're a goddamn maniac. That's why. You know what? I ain't scared of the dark. It's dark out here. It's dark outside. This window's creepy as hell. There are a couple things that I definitely need to do back here. That would be one, finish the ceiling. I'm looking at the old stuff is just crazy. Like, it's just like, what's going on? Your mind makes up spiders. Your mind is like, there's spiders up there. I promise you. But I also find spiders up there. So, like, that's what it is, too. The other day, I found a bee up there. I killed him. I didn't want to kill him. But it had to be done because it was either me or him. Either I live in fear or he dies. Me being the selfish son of a bitch that I am, I killed the bee. I took the sanding tool thing. You can't see it. It's over there somewhere. I'd get it for you. I don't know. Do you really like that? I mean, you're probably not watching, so I probably could walk over there and grab it and you wouldn't even. The thing is, then I gotta get up and walk, you know? I've actually been doing a lot of work on all of the stuff. Welcome to Alec's stand-up show. Welcome to Show and Tell with Alec. Yeah. So this is what I use. Oh, look at this. Look at this. If you if you look closely, you could see that's where the bee was. That's where the bee was. He killed him. Either that or maybe just some like debris. Maybe there was some dust. But this was. Oh yeah, you can see there's some stuff, sketchy stuff there. This is. You see, look at. It jiggles around a lot. But we used that to kill the bee. We knocked him down, and then I took out a little knife guy that I have. Like an X-Acto knife. One of those ones that you do the crafting with. Shout out Miss McCauley, you were always a great lady. And you dissect the bee. I mean, did I dissect frogs in high school? No. Do I feel some type of way about that? Yes, I feel like they sold me a dream. You know, I joined the Cub Scouts when I was a kid because I thought we were going to do shit like this. Build fucking tables. You see this? This is me. I built it. Is it structurally sound? No. I mean, hey, fucking be polite. Don't do that to my table when you come in. But it's not structurally sound. There's holes. There's wood putty. It's besides the point. I joined the Scouts because I thought we were going to get dirty with our hands, get out a little saws, and make a fucking table. But we didn't make any tables. Guy does Italian accent. That's the name of the video. That's the title. Guy does Italian accent poorly. It's more of like a New Jersey. It's like a New Jersey son of a bitch accent. You know, it's not. It's like a little bit of everything. Just fucking the New Jersey melting pot right in my voice. What a break. It's dusty back here. It's dusty. Yeah, but some things I gotta do. Like I said, finish the roof. We can't have the bees. We can't have the spiders. We're at war with wildlife back here. It's fully like a nice, good far feet into my backyard. People think this is in my basement. Somebody thought this was in my basement. Or you could probably think that this is my attic. Because you can never see out this window. You can only see the reflection of the other side of what's in here. You can never see in this freaking window. So you probably think this is like my attic. But this is my backyard. I mean, it's like far in my backyard. Not far. That makes it sound like I have a big backyard. Well, you know, you try to be a modest guy. I mean, there's a shed in it. That's what it looks like. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? You want me to lie to you? I mean, I do that enough. The thing is, you can't compromise with lying. If I lie to you right now, I mean, who else am I going to lie to when it comes down to it? You know? You're going to lie to the customer. You're going to tell them this, that. You're going to lie to this guy. You're going to tell him. You're going to tell your mother. You're going to lie to your mother. Guy does Italian accent for 1 straight hour. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. You can't compromise. You can't lie in Uno. You can't lie in board games. I mean, where do you draw the line? The thing is, it's a slippery slope. That's what they say, but it's true. Like my friend Mike says, trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out of. Speaking of that, this is a little close to in the shot more than I'd prefer it to honestly be. I think he's honestly still, whatever. Meanwhile, I got, just all kinds of stuff in the shop, baby. See, I like this one. I think that one makes it more like friendly. It's like a warmer, Why? I don't know what these buttons do. It's cool though. It's cool though. It's a little light. But yeah, I gotta finish that, but I gotta put some fucking curtains. I gotta put some curtains up because every night I'm listening to stories of people getting murdered. You know, the thing is, in the 80s, there was no DNA. So, like, or I don't know. Apparently, back in, say 1977, if you were doing something criminal, they might just write it down on a piece of paper, put it in a bin, and that would be it. There's no database, there's no computers, there's nothing like that, no central database. You're in your local area of the woods. This was specifically a case about the Colorado. There's a man that murdered a couple people in Colorado back in like 1982 or something. And apparently in 77 or 71, something like that, he committed some very serious crimes, kidnapping and stuff along those lines. I know, now it's dark out. Now we're talking about spooky stuff. And, they wrote this shit that down on a piece of paper, put that piece of paper in a box, and they forgot about it. Later, this guy murders 2 people. Nobody even knows. It takes DNA. This is a real case. I mean, I probably should just have looked it up because now I'm talking about it without any of the actual information. I'm coming half-cocked yet again. But that's what we do. We take what we have. Do I write notes down? Yes. Do I feel like it's genuine to go to them? Do I want to go to them? No. Did I plan a podcast out? And now that I'm back here, am I talking about murderers to you? Am I, at least I knew I would sit on the corner like this, like a Gavazz. Guy speaks Italian to the camera. I don't know what a Gavazz is. I hope that's not a very terrible word in Italian. I hope it's an all right word because honestly, Instagram keeps flagging my videos. Instagram keeps flagging the shit for demonetization, and I don't know what to do. Are we talking about eating ass? Vulgar subject talk? Yes. Yes, actually, we are. Should we make it more of a? It used to be PG-13. And then we did like a couple that were R, and then we were like, you know what? They're going to be R now. Let's do some shock and awe. But now it's like, well, maybe we got to bring it back down a little bit to, PG-13. We like to say it's a family-friendly podcast, but that's a lie. That's a lie, obviously. But obviously, I'm going to put the most provocative clips online. I'm not going to put the boring clips. Do a super cut of me saying, 85 times? That'd be great. I should do that. I should do a super cut of me saying, on the podcast. I could just take 10 minutes and just listen to, and just clip it until I have and then just, wow. What would that look like? I might have to put that in my notes. I bought a whiteboard. Pretty hyped on that. I want to write down some stocks and some stuff. I like to visualize. I'm a big putting in my notes guy. I have a lot of notes. Shout out to Jazz, man. I've been organizing my notes a little bit more. There's a flea flick on the computer. I mean, it's not a real apple fly. It's just the brand. Flea thinks there's a bite out of the apple. He thinks it's a real apple. It's not a real apple, you fucking... Oh, jeez. See, I say PG-13, I say family-friendly, and then we drop in F-bombs. I mean, whose mother's going to want to listen to this with me dropping F-bombs? But yeah, I want to put some curtains or something. I need to put something in the window. I can't look out there. I can't. I can and I won't. I thought about like I can sheetrock over the window. What would that look like? That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Because it's kind of like a bullshit window. It's like, what are we looking at? We're never looking at anything. We're looking at the reflection of inside. I put curtains up. What, we're going to be looking at curtains? We want to see curtains. So I thought maybe like, interesting. I've had different ideas of what I'd like to do with the window specifically. The problem is it's in the background. Could I flip the background on the other side? Maybe. Maybe you could. Who's to say you couldn't? I like the corner. I'm big on the corner. I think it shows depth. And as an artist myself, I think that depth is a good illusion to show. I think that currently also the corner, or not the corner rather, but the window. This shot shows the least amount of window out of any shot I think we've gotten. Now that I have this, I can perk it up, tilt it down. Not only is it a light, it's a holder. It holds the phone. Hey, hold the phone. Yeah. I don't know. So who knows what we're going to do in front of the window. I tell you what, it's a big ass fucking window. I mean, it's giant. And like, there's only like 2 feet between the window and a gate. But the thing is, like, that makes it even creepier because it's like somebody could be like right, like if there was a person in there, they'd be right there. But then I also dumped all that wood back there. So it's like, there's not going to be a person back there. Because how's the person going to, walk on the wood and stuff? But even if there's a person out there, every day your boy gets harder to kill. Every day I become more of a machine. Now, 1v1, me versus bear. Every day I get harder to kill, The bear still beats me, I mean, we take me a year ago, we take me today. Every day I get harder to kill, the bear still beats me. It beat me then, and it beats me now, and I died both times in both fights with the bear, that time and this time. Doesn't matter. The shark, both times I die. Every day, though, I get harder to kill. Every day I'm drinking my water, taking my supplements, which they say are bullshit, Yeah, they say it's bullshit. Then why is every motherfucking wise guy in the sauna selling a different story up the river about his supplements? And then this guy's like, you don't need supplements. And it's like, well, actually, there's freaking studies. I mean, does caffeine bad for things? Yes, but it's good for things. It's like I told my mom the other day, and this I think you could look up, like nicotine or tobacco. Let's look it up. Yeah, a powerful nootropic. Brain blogger, neuroscience and neurology by Vyacheslav Volosov, PhD, February 12th, 2018. Natural nootropic. Powerful. Nicotine is abundant in the leaves of the tobacco plant. Yeah. I always wonder about this because this is nicotine pouches. What's the difference between that, like dip? Who knows? So that's just like nicotine, but they're saying nicotine is abundant in the leaves of the tobacco plant. I wondered if you are just getting tobacco at any point. But no, if nicotine's in the tobacco, then probably not, right? You're dead. You're dead. Beneficial effects on memory, cognition, Define cognition. Copy. Oh, you could just look it up? Cognition, the mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience in the senses, perception. Okay, make of that what you will. Memory, cognition, creativity, motivation, and executive functions in healthy subjects. Yeah, in short, it may help healthy individuals to become smarter, boost their brain power and mental capabilities. Now, they mentioned multiple times already when I was reading this, it's bad for you. It will kill you. But it is shown, I've seen things about like alertness specifically, that the reason sometimes like they let like bouncers, like I've heard this before, that they let like bouncers and stuff like dip, and like cops are like big into dipping, is like because like it's always like, I don't know, it makes you more alert apparently or something. I don't know. I think that's a thing. I've seen a lot of like cops and like old timey security people, like not newer ones, but like the older ones, all were like dipping and shit like that. And I wonder if they're like, yeah, it does that. People loved cigarettes for a reason, obviously. But it killed people. And I was telling my mom that, and she was like, nah, that's not true. Okay, you can't do that. Nobody said you can't have any nicotine. That stuff's bad for you. And I was just saying, hey, me, I'm the man who pokes holes. I like to see, get my little slider in there. Boom. Doubt. The seed in your mind has been planted, doubt. I'm leaving words out. I'm letting you put the words. We're just going to doubt. Guy speaks Italian to the camera. I don't know where we were going with that. I don't know where we were going with the nicotine, the cognition, the nootropics. I mean, any of it really. I don't know where we're going with any of it. We came back here. We know how to do that. So we did that. We figured we'd sit here, have a little chat. Just catch up on a few things. There's really nothing. I don't know. I've been trying to be more dedicated in the gym. I like to struggle, I think. I don't know what that is. Maybe I feel like I need to struggle or something. I don't know. I like to struggle. Like, I've been forcing myself to go on runs again. I stopped running when I tore ligaments in my ankle. And obviously, both my ankles have never been the same since that happened. You tear the ligaments in one ankle, so then you become Hopster McGee. One leg jumpers out here. Hoppy McJoppy, and you're out there hopping, and you're jamming your ankle constantly. You're hopping in shoes and stuff. It's just not good. You're hopping on rocks and in grass, and you're stubborn. You're a stubborn motherfucker. You messed up your ankle, but you don't really know what you're doing, and now you're hopping on your ankle. You like to crawl, but the hop will do today. So anyway, they haven't been the same. Yeah, you heard that? I don't know if you... That was a pretty decent one. I wonder if you got that on audio. But yeah, and that's not the one that I tore the ligaments in, but they've never been the same, really. I stopped playing basketball like that, and I stopped. And I stopped. I stopped running like that. I stopped playing basketball, and I stopped running like that because I was, I didn't walk for a while. Now, I don't really know. I was like doing all kinds of things to try to like numb the pain, and it didn't want to work. And I think I didn't go to physical therapy on as early as I should have, but I thought it was just going to be like fine. I thought I was going to wake up one day and eventually it was going to be fine. I hadn't done anything like that before. I went to the doctor and they were like, yeah, like nothing's broken. Yeah, I don't know. It was like unspecified ligament damage is what they were saying. Is like literally the piece of paper, which, specify, please. Like, let me know. But I guess not. I guess, you're left to speculate. I mean, I could tell you where, but apparently they can't. So, anyway, I've been making myself suffer. I've been going on runs again. I like it. There's something really nice. They talk about runner's high, but like there's something really nice about getting out there and just like killing yourself. I've been doing them after workouts, which is making them extra challenging because I'm like even more depleted of like electrolytes and everything that I should have in my system. I don't have it. Like I'm just like, so I'm cramping the fuck up when I'm running. And I've been trying to just do like a fast mile. Like I've been doing like a 10-minute mile. I haven't ran in forever. And I really just like, sometimes I shoot hoops and like get a couple games in. But, I'm not trying to, there's only so many elbows you can take in the face before you're like, I really can't play with these guys. We got D3 hoopers out there at the 24-hour fitness, and it's just like a tier above mine. I could play, I just can't play that good. And every day, like I said, I get harder to kill, but not taller. And my opponents are also getting harder to kill, so to speak. So what are we really talking about? Would all of us would still lose to the bear, but we're working on it. I think it's more like if a guy was to like accost me, like come up to me with either something sharp, hopefully no weapon, because that's best case scenario. And then I'm like hoping that maybe eventually I'll be bigger than that guy. And and then I'll be good. But the thing is, he could always show up with a knife or a gun. But say, I do that karate, disarm him, and then next thing you know, I'm out of there. Boom, his, thing done. Boom, I trip him. Krav Maga style, jiu-jitsu style. I've been working on that with my girl. I've been tripping her a lot. Yeah. I grab her by both shoulders, I go in for a kiss, and then I put the leg behind the leg and I push her. And then she falls on the ground, and then I laugh. That's really what you're supposed to do with your girlfriend, They just want to hang out with you all day. I mean, how much do you want to hang out with me before I'm going to trip you once or twice? My friends, like, they're chill. They don't, like, hang out with me. They ain't trying to, like, sleep over and cuddle. But if they were trying to sleep over and cuddle, you'd be damn sure I'd be trying to trip these motherfuckers. I promise you that. Okay? I'll cuddle with you, but then I'm going to try to trip you. Because it can't always be rainbows and sunshine, folks. Wow. And I mean, I think that's where we have to call her almost, because like that's really just like mic drop, name of the show. No, I looked at the time. Maybe we'll do like 3-4 more minutes or something. Who knows? I feel like I have loose knots out here that I have to tie up. I feel like I want to just like and walk away, but I left some loose knots out there. Yeah, I think I'm really just talking about the running. I just think that it's been like challenging to try to be like, let's get out there and like run a little bit. I've been doing cardio with my girl. Actually, we've been doing the walking incline, which is really challenging as well. Excuse me. I went in there, I did a full leg day, squatted at the top of it, leg pressed, did a weird hack squat, free motion machine, and whatever else I did that day. I did a bunch of things. And then I got the heck out of there. I did some walking lunges. I like those. I like those a lot. I feel powerful when I do those. I feel like if you drop the crayons, I could pick them shits up. Me with the walking lunges, I'm just pretending. Like, I'll have the tray in the one hand, and right in front of me, Johnny, he drops the red crayon. And I got the tray, and the red crayon comes right in front of me, and I go, here's your red crayon, Johnny. And I look powerful as shit. And I look powerful as a motherfucker. When I go down and explode, I look like a guy who's hard to kill. I'm looking like, and then I'm carrying the weights and I'm exploding. And I like those. Flip side of the coin, I felt like a bitch today. I did which is good. You gotta do, they say you gotta do the things that you're bad at. But I hate doing the things that I'm bad at. So we were doing some Bulgarian split squats. I was kind of trying to follow my girl's lead. I was even doing those barefoot, which made it even more of I don't have good balance. So you got to balance that shit with the one leg doing the Bulgarians, which is, those one leg with your other leg tucked. She's like, yep, do the 90-degree angle and then tuck the leg and then one way. And then you can do it unilaterally, but you don't have to. And I'm like, all right, woman, I see what you're trying to do. Stop trying to poison my coffee, you bitch. No, I love her. She's just a sweet girl. Now I gotta end before I get in trouble. So yeah, we did a full leg day. And then we did some cardio to top her off at the end. And that's like the thing is like I'll do like a full workout and like even if it's like an upper body or if it's like a back, I'm just depleted. And I come home and I'm like, all right, we're gonna run. That's my new thing. I've been running a mile. And I don't know. Definitely said this before, but if I could go to the store and purchase like new ankles and stuff like that, I get it. Like you could purchase new noses, new tits and stuff like that, and people do that. The craziest thing that I've been seeing is people who are like doing these leg surgeries. I think there's like, it's like a fibula and a tibula or something like that. There's a couple bones. There's two bones in the leg. And they break them. And when you break a bone, the bone will re-heal and come together. It does that. But you just have to have things in the right place. So they break it. And then they move it. And then they put like a bolt. They bolt it in place. And then they let it. That's when they put the steel beams, is to let the bones heal. And then the bone heals. And then it heals longer than it was. And it fills out. And then you're taller. You break your legs. And then you bolt them. You separate it. And then the bone grows back and you're taller. Now, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's definitely problems with that. Obviously, you're in recovery for a while. You have two broken legs for a while. I mean, I wonder you could do one leg at a time and then do the other leg, but that'd be pretty crazy to have two different length legs. You'd have to be scooting around all day. So you probably break them both at the same time. So I guess, But I don't mean like that. I mean like, you know, video game style, like upgrade them, like just new ankles purchase, like new knees purchase, new hips purchase, you know, just the whole nine. Joints specifically, not really anything else. New phallic member purchase. You know, I wish, but I got what I got. You know, it's a half deck. Maybe it's got like 36 cards out of a 52 deck, but you got what you got. You got to play the hand you're dealt. You got to play the hand you're dealt, and trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out of, around every corner. Waiting for you to slip up. So you know what? I'm not going to slip up. You're not going to catch me outside on my knees in the cold with no shirt, hands on the ground, muddy, cut. You're not going to catch me like that. Every day, I get harder to kill. I'm not going to give up the fight. I will not. I refuse to give up the fight. I won't do it. I'll be out there. I'll be running. So, you know, I've been trying to answer the call. You know, they've been saying, you're a pussy. And I've been saying, I'll get my ass out there and I'm going to run around the block. And I'm going to look like a stupid ass motherfucker in my Star Wars shirt. I must look so dumb. I wear these like nerd shirts. Like I'm wearing Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, like death metal bands with colorful ass shorts. Running around my neighborhood. People are like, what the fuck is this guy training for? Super Smash Bros. Brawl? What the fuck is this guy training for? Mortal Kombat, you know? There's a nice gentleman in my neighborhood with the boots on and the pack on. And you're like, yeah, he's being shipped off to the Ukraine. That's a good guy. Then me, I come around the corner in my, you know, Saruman t-shirt with bright pink shorts, you know, with purple underwear lined in them, like I'm 6. And they're like, oh, okay, that guy's training for Street Fighter 3. I heard they released Mortal Kombat 1. That guy's training for the new, he's actually a new DLC. He's training to be a Wii Sports character. Don't mind him. Oh, don't mind the colorful buffoon. You know, so I've been even forgetting that I have a nose ring, and I just think that people are looking at me without... Tunnel, train, boom, shh. I dropped the Italian at least. I've decided actually that people decide when they want to see the nose ring. I guess people don't get close enough to me. You probably can't even see it from where you are. But I guess people don't get close enough to me that they don't realize that I have a nose ring. And people just decide when they're like, oh, did you get a nose ring? Have you had that forever? And it's like, yeah. We talk every day. And you just notice that I have a nose ring. And I guess even me, I'm forgetting now. I'm out here like shit. It's cool though. Honestly, I'd have more metal things on my face if it was more publicly accepted. It's fun. I used to have the septum piercing, and that was fun as hell. I want that back. But I also don't want to scare my girlfriend's parents. I want to be invited to the holiday feasts, but I also want to have metal balls on my face. What? I mean, come on. I want to sit down across from Uncle Bobby and be able to talk about, you know, and be able to hear him out on how he thinks what different races should be doing and how the banks are going to be a huge problem, you know, and then he's going to give me financial advice. I want to be able to sit there across from the dinner table and be able to facilitate that with him. But if I got metal things on my face, he's going to think I'm some type of maniac. He's going to think I'm some type of ne'er-do-well And he's going to be like, you know what? I'll pass my political fodder on to your younger brother, who may or may not yell at me all the time. But either way, you look like a maniac. We're going into number 2. We'll go with contestant number 2 because you have too many shiny balls hanging off your face. I mean, come on, that's sick though. You ever seen the guy with the eyebrows with all the shiny balls just in his eyebrow? That shit's fire. That shit's fire. You know, nobody's giving him bullshit ass remarks. You know, this guy in the gym today, like, I swear to God, we're in the locker room, tile floor with drains. There's like showers. Everybody's dripping wet. He's like, the floor's wet everywhere here. Nobody cares. It's like, what do you want? I'm at an LA Fitness in Florida. They got rugs in the bathroom that smell disgusting. He's like, they find anything. He's like, just the ground is too wet. The ground, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe everybody would come in here and disrespect the ground like that. You know, you're not going to get any remarks like that. The man with the shiny balls. You have enough shiny balls on your face. Ain't nobody going to talk to you about how, you know, oh man, I cannot believe this place is ridiculous. First the floor is wet. Then the sink is wet. Then there's paper in the toilet. You know, I mean, I go to wash my hands. What, the soap dispenser's out? I mean, does anything work here? You know, you're not going to get any of those comments. I mean, because it's like, yo, buddy, like, come on, just keep it moving. Like, keep it moving. Like, what? You're getting tripped up by the soap dispensers? You get tripped up. I swear to God, I'll be in our job as a customer, and people will be in there, like, trying to fix the machines. And the paper are like, that one doesn't work. Use this one. I tried it already. I look stupid. I don't want you to. They just met. Best friends now. This place. Neither paper towel holder works. How am I supposed to dry my hands? You believe it? You get enough shiny balls on your face, ain't nobody gonna ask you none of that. They're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, maybe I'll tell someone else. And honestly, sir, I would prefer if you did. I'm not interested whatsoever. Okay? Because here's the thing. The sink tripped you up. Yeah, I get it. The sink, the soap dispensers, it all tripped you up. Me, I'm like, we're keeping it moving. It doesn't work, whatever. You know, whatever we got today is what we got today. I can't, what am I going to do? Sit there and wait for them to fix the soap dispenser? No. I'm going to go about my business. I'm going to keep it pushing. So I didn't get caught up by the soap dispenser, but this gentleman did. And now he's like, you know, I got caught up by the soap dispenser today. And I'm like, oh, really? You know, I was over there at the soap dispenser. I saw it was empty, man. I know. Can you believe this place? I don't give a fuck. Shut up about it, you know? Now he wants to, it got to him. Now he's got to make it get to me. But it's not even it getting to me. It's him getting to me about it. He needs me to be included in the miserable experience of the soap dispensers. And that's how we become best friends. And now I'm walking past this guy every day. And I'm like, do we say hello? Do we not say hello? I have my headphones on. Maybe I'll just wave. Yeah, how you doing? You know, and then fake laugh. He goes, what's up, man? How you doing? And I'm like, good to see you here. And I keep it pushing. You know, I'm not getting hung up. I can't be getting hung up every 5 seconds for a conversation. I mean, Jesus, how long, you know, it's 1 o'clock and I'm recording a podcast. I mean, think about how much time I wasted today. A lot. Yeah, man, I be wasting time out here. The time is wasting. Hey, I'm having some cookie tasting. I wouldn't have a cookie in the summer wasting. I'd more have a lemonade, a beverage for my fairer maid, and then my hair will turn to a braid, and we will ride the wave, and then we go down a cave, and I look for a bat, rat-a-tat-tat. My cousin got a tat of a dick on his hat. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's the fucking podcast, yo. That's the fucking podcast, yo. Right there. Right there. That's the podcast. Yo, that's all it will be today. I do want to let you know, I cried the other day. I was informed that Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out. A game I'm very fond of. For those of you who may or may not know. I mean, yeah, and I'm incredibly excited for it to come out so that I can play it, so that I can, get over here, finish him. Your soul is mine. Get over here. I'm so fired up for that shit. Yeah, I cried the other day. I was listening to people talk about it. And they're like, yeah, what if Liu Kang's gonna be evil this time? Raiden's not gonna be the god anymore. Apparently Liu Kang's gonna be the god. This is Liu Kang's new world. What if he's corrupt? I can't even, and they're like, yeah, and he kicked Shang Tsung in the face, a young Shang Tsung, and I cried, I wept. I see that velvet line. There's a truth that's hard as steel. Life's a never-ending wheel. Holy diver, you become the star of the masquerade. Only to look so afraid. Jump for the tiger. You can see his stripes, but you know he's green. Oh, don't you see the beast? Well, okay. Well, I don't know what it's obviously. So we'll give up. Oh, what about this part? I only know the one part that goes really like. We'll appreciate that, honestly. That part right there was the one I was talking about. On Thursday, June 1st at 12:59, 1 a.m. precisely, the clock just struck 1 a.m. A little Holy Diver by Dio. I love this song. $1983, when they had no DNA, when they were keeping everybody's files on pieces of paper in a box somewhere. I wonder if my file's in a piece of paper on a box somewhere. Holy diver, the survivor. Yeah, man, episode 54. I'm about 30% sure of that. Always fucking thrilling to be back here and happy to be back here. We'll do the evil lighting. Or now we'll do our storybook lighting. Yeah, so Grandpepper sat down. I was gonna do like a self dimmer, but now like the thing is back on, so it's like, or now like the song is over, so it's like, what are we even playing with? Why are we even trying to be fucking stupid? Just wrap the show up. Get out of here. Why? What are you trying to do? Be cute? Yeah, man. Let's check it. Let's check it. I just wanna. Oh, it's gonna flag me for 2 songs now. I just want to check it before we get out of here. Yeah, 54. And thank you. Thank you, and I bid you a day, and I bid you a night, and I bid you a fright on this unholy night. Dun dun dun. Holy diver. Thank you. Can you believe this?